He's Hollywood's newest heartthrob. She's the influencer who can't stay out of the headlines. But when Glen Powell and Olivia Jade were spotted leaving a New York hotspot together at 2 in the morning, after a family dinner with her mom, Loughlin, fans were left asking one question: is this Hollywood's next surprise power couple, or just a late-night rebound gone public? Olivia Jade has been making waves in the spotlight for years, sometimes for her influencer career and sometimes for the drama surrounding her personal life. Most recently, she ended her on-again, off-again romance with Euphoria star Jacob Elordi. Their relationship stretched all the way back to 2021, full of breakups, reconciliations, and even glamorous vacations in Italy. But by early August this year, sources confirmed the two had finally called it quits for good. And that timing? It makes her New York outing with Glen Powell even more eyebrow-raising. Because while fans are still processing her split from Elordi, Olivia seems to be moving forward fast, and with one of Hollywood's most in-demand actors. And then there's Glen Powell, the guy who went from charming wingman in Top Gun, Maverick, to Hollywood's ultimate leading man. His love life has been just as headline-worthy as his career. He spent 3 years with model Gigi Paris, but that relationship hit the rocks in 2023. Long filming schedules and constant travel made things impossible, and by April, the breakup was official. Around that same time, his on-screen chemistry with co-star Sydney Sweeney in Anyone But You had everyone convinced the two were secretly together. Glen later admitted that leaning into those rumors was tough, because behind the scenes he was going through a very real breakup. Now, with his career only skyrocketing, fans can't help but wonder, is Olivia Jade the fresh start Glen Powell's been waiting for? That brings us to the night everyone's talking about. On August 31st, Glen Powell and Olivia Jade were spotted dining at Il Cantinori, a restaurant known for drawing New York's celebrity crowd. But this wasn't just a quiet dinner for two. Olivia's mom, Loughlin, was sitting right there at the table. And that little detail set off alarms online. Because let's be honest, you don't bring mom along unless things are at least a little serious. After dinner, the night didn't end. The pair headed over to Treasure Club, a late-night hotspot, where they were seen leaving together around 2 a.m. For fans, it looked less like a casual hangout and more like a very public debut. The internet wasted no time blowing up over the sighting. Dumois dropped the first report, and within hours TikTok and Instagram were filled with posts dissecting every detail of the night. Some fans were quick to ship the pair, calling them Hollywood's most unexpected match. Others weren't so convinced, pointing out that Olivia had just split from Jacob Elordi weeks earlier, while Glen's love life was already messy enough with the lingering Sydney Sweeney rumors. Twitter threads popped up comparing the two stories, with people debating whether this was a rebound, a publicity stunt, or the start of something real. Either way, the buzz was undeniable, and every new screenshot, every blurry photo, just kept fueling the fire. So, what's really going on here? Some insiders insist it's nothing more than a friendly night out, just two stars crossing paths in New York. But others aren't buying it. The timing feels a little too perfect. Olivia fresh off a breakup, Glen enjoying single life after a whirlwind year of rumors and red carpets. And then there's Loughlin's presence at dinner. For fans online, that detail turned everything upside down. Was this just a casual meetup, or was mom's attendance a subtle sign that things are more serious than they look? Reports claim it could be an early step towards something real, while skeptics argue it's simply rebound energy playing out in public. Whatever the truth, the mystery is keeping the story alive. When you zoom out, the story gets even more interesting. Glen Powell is in the middle of a career glow-up, blockbuster roles, rom-com success, and a reputation as Hollywood's next leading man. Every move he makes now comes with extra attention, which means any new romance is instantly magnified. Olivia Jade, meanwhile, has been slowly rebuilding her public image after the college admissions scandal that once threatened to end her career. She's back on YouTube, back in the influencer game, and carefully shaping her comeback story. Pairing up with one of Hollywood's hottest actors could either supercharge that narrative or invite even more scrutiny. Together, they're not just two people spotted on a night out. They're a potential Hollywood headline waiting to explode. So here's the real question. Was this just a rebound night in New York, or the first glimpse of Hollywood's next big couple? With Olivia Jade stepping into a new chapter after Jacob Elordi and Glen Powell navigating fame and single life under a spotlight, their paths crossing couldn't have come at a more dramatic time. Add Lori Loughlin's presence to the mix, and it feels less like coincidence and more like the start of a story that's only just beginning. But what do you think? Is this a genuine connection, or just a headline-grabbing fling? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, because if history tells us anything, this won't be the last time Glen Powell and Olivia Jade keep us talking.